video. My name's Juan. This is my Uchikomi partner, Anthony. Now we're going to show you how to do some Uchikomis with not traditional Uchikomi bands, but we're going to use resistance bands. So we understand that not everybody can have a pair of fancy Uchikomi bands. So what you can easily do is just buy a pair of resistance bands at the store and use those to warm up with. I know you like doing these kind of things.
Yeah, I use I didn't bring it with me today, so maybe we'll add this on to the clip later. I use a loop of those resistance bands you can get for cheap on Amazon. Just cut them in half, tie a knot at the end, and wrap it around.
Something. So here at our dojo already, we have a pair that's already set up that's connected to our pole right here that we use. And here, hold this, Anthony. So as we say, like normally how you grab the gi, you just grab the resistance like little hooks right here, the little handles. And you can do this to set up for most throws for taitoshi for right here. And come in, ipponseo nagi. And you can do my ashiwazas like I did before, right here, using them. Now, they're not going to be as resistant as the normal Uchikomi bands are, but they're still going to give you something to work with.
Yeah, like if you haven't checked out our other video about the common mistakes, just we mentioned there, like the point of these Uchikomi bands is not to pull harder or test your or train your kazushi. The regular bands, you can train your muscles and your pulling strength, but these is more about your entry to your technique, your balance, your footwork, your hand and foot coordination and timing.
So what we were talking about with these bands right here, like we have these set up right now on hooks and fancy little things, like these little carabiners and all that. We have this pair right here. And what normal people do at home, like what Anthony said he does, is that you just wrap it around the pole, right?
Yep, just wrap it around the pole.
Yeah, so you just wrap it around the pole right here, and go ahead, Anthony, go ahead.
Yeah.
Do a little resistance right there.
Start with some warm-ups like this. Footwork, this. You can step this side, do the pulling motion. Again, it's the hand and the feet and the legs together, coordination. Don't pull and then go like this, so you're practicing all the correct timings and everything.
So this is one of the most easy ways to just put around a pole. What some people do is, if they need more space, is what we have here at our own dojos, that we have actually an old white belt wrapped around the pole.
No white belts were hurt. we didn't murder a white belt.
We didn't steal anybody's white belts. Okay. So if you might be scared that it might be too close, so if you want some more space, add a little white belt to there, and do the same thing that Anthony was doing before. It's like you step in for your Uchikomis, and it's the same as before. When you do these things, remember always pull in front of you. All right. Be strong when you have this, so you don't want to get pulled back. You don't want the Uchikomi bands behind you.
Yeah. Faster is always better too.
Yeah.
So every move you do, be mindful of whether you're on balance. How's your weight distributed? Are you pulling enough? Are your hands being left behind? Is your head turned? Small things like that. It's like it's like sharpening a knife.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
This is a simple way you can practice at home. I know these Uchikomi bands are expensive for some people and they're kind of hard to find. Who sells them to you?
So this one's Neil Adams. This one, when they were selling them, were like $80, $90, and then with the pandemic shutting down, actually Fuji started selling them. They were like $40, and those we got at judomarket.com. Those are pretty good too. Yeah. So yeah, you don't really need these. Again, having these keys at the end and stuff just doesn't really help. I think
it's nice. It can help, but it's not the same as a normal key. And if you can afford that, you can get these anywhere. Any fitness place, Big Five, Amazon. You can get them at dollar stores even. Yeah. I know 98-cent store and Dollar Tree sells these kind of things also. So a really simple way to exercise on your own, at home, at a park, anywhere. All right?
Yeah, and if you don't have a pole, just get your wife or
don't do this. Don't.
This is what they do in some countries. Like
I don't trust them. Oh man, I'm scared. Woo, I'm scared.
Just don't let go and let it hit me. Yeah, that's what they do in some.
I've seen those in other countries and stuff, and I just think they're super dangerous. Like just if it snaps, it hit me in the face. But that's me.
Hey everyone, so I forgot to bring these bands to the dojo when we did the recording. So I'm just recording it here now in my garage gym at home. And I used to have other Uchikomi bands I used, but during COVID, I gave them away to all my students and people, some of my training partners and stuff, so that they can work out at home. And I had knee surgery, so I couldn't do stuff for a while. But yeah, I ordered this one off of Amazon. See, it's basic red Uchikomi, not Uchikomi, sorry, red resistance band. Usually the red ones that you see are the lightest ones, and I recommend that you start off with the lightest ones because you can always adjust the tensions by pulling back farther, as we've shown in other videos or other parts of the video. But if you start off with one that's too heavy, then it might be kind of hard on you. So I recommend you start off with a light one, and if you find it too easy, then move on to a bigger one. This one was around like $8 that I got on Amazon, and it came pretty fast. So all you need to do is take one of these and scissor, cut it open like this. Then you just tie, this is what I like to do, just so it's harder to slip. You tie a knot here on each end. And all you have to do is tie it around someplace like this. You got a post like here. Now you have Uchikomi bands. Right? Easy. That's it. No excuses to not do this at home. This one's flat, so it doesn't really move around as much. See, when I pull up and down, it doesn't really move as much. But if you find it moving around a little too much, then maybe thread it through a hole. Like I have these holes here. Thread it through it like this. Or if you have a hook, then you can install a hook. Like if you check out one of Travis Stevens' videos, he installed a hook on a wall and just like looped it around that. Or you can just tie a knot. We'll wrap it around an extra time just so it has a little more grip. It's not going to move around as much. Hope that helps.
So please like, share, subscribe. If you want to follow us, you can follow us on Instagram at Tatami Talk. You can follow us on YouTube at Tatami Talk. You can send us any questions you guys have at tatamitalk@gmail.com. You can follow me at _Juan. You can follow Anthony at Anthony Throws on Instagram. Hope this helps you out.